Match number 66 of the Indian Premier League. It was the Delhi Capitals who were up against the Punjab Kings at the Savai Mansingh Stadium. Last game for the Delhi Capitals, they already have been eliminated from this year's Indian Premier League after a terrific start, but they were up against the Punjab Kings. For them, this game was going to be really crucial as far as the race for the top two finish is concerned in this year's Indian Premier League. Like always in this video, I'm going to be taking you through the key highlights of the 66th game of the Indian Premier League. Akshar Patel was still not fit. He was recovering from an illness. He was not even playing the previous game, and today as well in the final game for the franchise, it was Faf du Plessis who stepped out for the toss. With him was Shreyas Iyer, and it was Faf du Plessis who won the toss and elected to field first. This game was a home game for the Punjab team, but at a net neutral venue, which is the Savai Mansingh Stadium, because of whatever was happening near the border and also the weather conditions. The Punjab Kings had to play the remaining home games at the Savai Mansingh Stadium. The Punjab Kings batter were called out to bat first and put on a score on the board, but Priyansh Arya, after the century that he got against the Chennai Super Kings at the early stages of the tournament, hasn't really stepped up after that. Another failure for him as well. He had to return back to the pavilion, but after that, Prabh Simran, who was having a pretty decent season this time around, he joined hands with Josh Inglis. Both of them maintained the same template that the Punjab Kings has been following all throughout this season of playing their shots despite wickets falling. Wickets did continue to fall in the form of Josh Inglis and Priyansh Arya, but the runs were coming, both of them getting sufficient small cameos, utilizing the power play to the fullest. After that, Shreyas Iyer was then joined in the middle order by Marcus Stoinis. Wickets kept on falling. It was Nihal Vadera, it was Shashank Singh who had to get out and return back to the pavilion, but then Shreyas Iyer on the other end was standing still, calm, composed. The captain on the other end reaching to another milestone. He made sure that the scoreboard kept on ticking. Shashank Singh, Nihal Vadera also sort of gave small cameos in between, and Marcus Stoinis at the end of the innings came out all guns blazing. He has just returned. He also revealed he was undergoing COVID-19, and because of that did not really get an opportunity to practice too much in the nets since the time he has returned back to India after the tournament has halted. But he came out all guns blazing. Looked like that he did not even stop playing cricket for a bit because he looked pumped up. Shreyas Iyer got to his half century, but short time after his half century, he too had to return back to the pavilion. But the Punjab Kings, the platform was set for them. They were heading towards a total of 190, and that is when the final touches were given by Marcus Stoinis. Harpreet Barar also coming out to bat, playing the one delivery and hitting it out of the six. And because of the late blitz by Marcus Stoinis and the grit shown by Shreyas Iyer in the middle, but the Punjab Kings managed to pass the 200 mark, going to 206 runs. 28 for Prabh Simran, 32 for Josh Inglis, 53 for Shreyas Iyer, 44 not out for Marcus Stoinis, and then that final six by Harpreet Barar, giving the Delhi Capitals a target of 207. All coming back into a circle for the Delhi Capitals. First game of this tournament against the Lucknow Super Giants at Vizag. They were chasing a total of 207, and today, as they played their last game of this season, they again had a total of 207 runs on the board. It was going to be a difficult total for the Delhi Capitals. They too needed to keep on hitting the shots despite, even if they lost wickets, because that's exactly what the Punjab Kings did as well. KL Rahul and Faf du Plessis came out to the center for opening for the Delhi Capitals. Both of them looked a little scratchy. KL Rahul was struggling a bit, and so was Faf du Plessis. He anyways hasn't had a good season. He'd want to forget this season as a bad memory. Both of them did sort of hit a few runs before they got out, and Delhi Capitals again looked in a spot of bother because the middle order is inexperienced for the Delhi Capitals. It hasn't really stepped up so far, so there was a lot to desire for in this game. But then Karun Nair joined hands with Sameer Rizvi. Karun Nair earlier today itself has gotten his maiden test call up as well, and that's exactly not how he started his innings. Started off with the 6, quite unorthodox sort of a shot as well, proving that he definitely is a test player, but can also leave an impact in the white ball format. Sameer Rizvi, who's been around the IPL for more than 3 years now, he too looked like playing some really good cricket in the previous game as well. Against the Mumbai Indians, Sameer Rizvi did look quite assured, but today was his day to take the team over the line. Both of them did continue to play their shots. Karun Nair's youthful 44 runs in the attempt to make the team win really played a very big role. And then it was all down to these two men, the finishers of the Delhi Capitals, and Sameer Rizvi and Tristan Stubbs. Both of them made sure that the little bit job that was left, the Delhi Capitals this time goes over the line. Sameer Rizvi got to his half century, being the catalyst in this chase for the Delhi Capitals, doing the chunk run scoring for the Delhi Capitals. This was the moment where Delhi registered their win, got to 15 points, but they cannot qualify now because Mumbai Indians are already sitting at 16 points. This is how the scorecard looked like: 35 for KL Rahul, 23 for Faf, 44 for Karun Nair, and then 58 not out by Sameer Rizvi of just 25 balls, making sure that the Delhi Capitals win this game with 3 balls remaining. Nothing has changed on the points table. The only thing that has changed is that now Delhi more likely will finish on the finish on the 5th spot, because Lucknow Super Giants have still a game remaining. They can get to maximum 14. Kolkata too can get to maximum 14. So Delhi definitely finishes on 5th. But in the top 4, the race for the top 2 has gotten really tight, because Punjab now sit at 17, RCB sit at 17, Gujarat sit at 18, and Mumbai sits at 16. Not too much to separate the teams. All the teams playing just one game each as well. Mumbai play Punjab, Bengaluru play Lucknow, and Gujarat plays Chennai Super Kings. In the last round of these games, it's going to be very crucial so as to who finishes on the top 2 places, because as you all know, the teams who finish on the top 2 are more likely go on and win the IPL title. In fact, it's just happened once in the history of the playoffs that the team that is finished on the 3rd or 4th spot has gone on and won the IPL. So keeping that in mind, the final round of the games are going to be very interested, and that is why lots more cricket coming your way. The coming week is going to be very crucial in terms of the top 2 race, and then the following week we'll have the final knockout punches where the eliminator, qualifiers, and the much awaited mega final will be played. So 2 weeks of action-packed T20 cricket. Then what comes is the cricket never stops. As you know, Test series also awaits us. The team has also been announced, new era in Indian Test cricket. So lots of things coming your way. For that, you need to stay tuned to Sports Today to be updated to all the things that are going on. You need to press the subscribe button, like this video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that as soon as we are live or there's any interesting content coming your way, you guys come to know first.